Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik.
Kelly.
Jason.
And Rick.
This week we watched Spaghettiman, directed by Mark Potts, written by Winston Carter and Benjamin Crutcher, starring Benjamin Crutcher, Winston Carter, and Brand Rackley. IMDb synopsis: Clark doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the world. He barely cares about himself. But after an incident with an old bowl of spaghetti and a malfunctioning microwave, he becomes a superhero that can fight crime with the power of spaghetti. However, you have to pay him. So what'd you guys think?
This was a 5-star movie, maybe like a 5+5. It was amazing. I loved it.
I loved it too. I thought it was great. I'm glad I picked it.
I'm glad I introduced it to everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad Steven found it.
I know. It was
Good job, dude.
It was basically Ricky if he got superpowers.
Honestly, it's any one of us if we got superpowers. You can't tell me that a single one of us wouldn't be like, I mean, sure, I'll use them, but not if I don't get fucking paid. Like, I'm just saying.
Done with the superpowers, I would have immediately got a food truck and then been selling spaghetti out of a food truck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so regardless of any of our uses of the superpower, it would have only been being used if we got paid for it. I mean, there's no point in going out there helping fucking random people unless we're getting something out of it. You know what I mean? We gotta get paid.
Here's the thing with that, though, is you're going to have to find somebody. Well, I know you have Kelly, so she can make awesome food. But you're going to have to be making the sauce because none of that spaghetti has sauce on it.
It doesn't.
So it just comes out plain spaghetti.
Oh, it's gonna have some serious sauce on it.
A white sauce.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to eat that.
Alfredo.
Well, no, Steven, we can't say anyone, okay? There are
some people
out there
that will eat it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to make a lot of money off of that.
You don't think I'll make money off of that?
Not unless you make an actual sauce.
Yeah, I would use like real sauce. You just make it. I mean, I probably know somebody who can make sauce.
That's why I
Or
said
I
you
could
have
just
Kelly. You have Kelly, so she
Get
can
it in
make
a
sauce. So
jar
you're all
and then
good.
heat it up. I mean, you know, there's sauces I've had before that have a jar that are pretty good.
Exactly, Kelly's secret sauce.
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, though, then you're not really, doing much there. I mean,
You're just
noodles
creating-
aren't that much money.
Yeah, you're just creating.
You just saved
Yeah.
a little bit of time cooking some spaghetti noodles.
Did anyone ever actually eat his noodles in that show?
I bet you the roommate ate them. He shot them all over the room. That guy's not passing up food sitting on.
Dave.
I'm allowed
shit.
I'm allowed to say that. All right, I'm a fat guy. Though I do not like spaghetti, so
It's fucking beyond me why he doesn't like spaghetti.
wouldn't
It's so
be-
fucking delicious.
wouldn't be good with that shit.
Spaghetti is
He's just
awesome.
shooting
I
fucking
just had
noodles
spaghetti
anyways. So
tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking spaghetti's fucking awesome, man. It's fucking. I don't understand this guy. He's over here not liking fucking spaghetti and shit.
no, I don't like spaghetti.
It just goes to fucking show you that he's not human.
Doesn't like biscotti, huh?
No, he doesn't
Why
like
not?
spaghetti.
I just don't like spaghetti.
Yeah, he's
Never have.
he's an inhuman alien here sent to Earth to fucking take over, and he just got lazy and started playing video games.
He's one of the lizard people.
Yeah, that's exactly. He just got seduced by the art of video games, and this is what he does now.
Yep. That's
He's a,
it.
he's a fucking communist is what he is. Only fucking communists don't like spaghetti.
All right, calm
I
down,
like
MacArthur.
pizza, but not spaghetti. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Do you just need like cheddar cheese to be put in the spaghetti?
Dude, fucking spaghetti's fucking awesome with fucking
No.
cheese on it too, man.
Yeah, I know cheddar cheese and
Oh,
then
dude.
Parmesan cheese.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Then
Awesome.
You get some fucking like homemade garlic bread up in that bitch, and you just like make like a
I'll eat the heart. I'll eat the garlic.
just like a fucking
Good
like
with that.
spaghetti and garlic bread sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude,
That's my
there's
jam right there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's nothing
I
fucking
can't even
better.
eat spaghetti without garlic
You've
bread.
ruined
I'll throw it away.
garlic bread with spaghetti. It
No, I
sounds
mean
just
we're
bad.
actually making it fucking 10 times better.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
with the fucking spaghetti
Oh, it's
and
horrible.
the sauce in
It's
there.
the
And
worst.
it's fucking
When was the
awesome.
last time you even ate spaghetti, Steve?
Probably
many
like
years
when he was
ago.
like a kid.
He's probably like 2.5 years old. Somebody sneezed in the spaghetti and he's like, yeah, this tastes like shit.
Well,
Tastes
no, what
like
it was
butter."
is he tipped over his plate and it got all over him, and he was like,
Well, most likely what happens is you sat in the plate and then it was just like
all the fucking same, Steven. It don't fucking matter, all right?
So
Ricky
Steve,
had a
what
tendency
we're-
to
what
sit
we're
on
hearing
plates.
Is that if you would have put it in your pocket, it would have been pocket spaghetti, and you would have been fine with that.
I mean, honestly, Del
If
Grillo
the
approves
if
that
the
message.
if the spaghetti was made out of like those whatever pocket worms are made out of, yeah. I'm
I
totally fine with
mean,
it.
if you're
Also,
starving,
no
I'm
sauce.
gonna make you some motherfucking pocket worm spaghetti now.
Please no sauce. Though. I don't like the sauce. either.
Wait, do you like the pasta but not the sauce? So like if you had
No,
the
if you
noodles,
get
but with butter and garlic on it, you wouldn't like that.
I'm not a huge fan of those noodles. I like bigger noodles. Like I'll eat like Alfredo noodles and stuff like that, but I'm not a big fan of those
stringy
really thin
noodles?
ones. Even like
Really
the
like-
pasta, even like the pastaroni ones, I really don't like those noodles either.
Thick noodles. Thick,
Yeah.
firm noodles.
yeah,
That's
Why
right,
do you-
thick firm noodles.
Why do you not like skinny noodles? Are you worried that they're gonna like get lodged in your brain or something?
I'm not worried about anything. I just don't like them.
I
That's the
saw
weirdest
a,
thing. I can't even. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell.
I saw a
Wait,
skinny
so-
noodle get lodged in a brain today.
that's what I'm saying.
Well-
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't understand. Like, is it a texture thing?
I don't know. I just don't like them. I don't really have an explanation for it. I just don't like them.
Sounds like bullshit. I don't think he's tried them in the last like 20 fucking
You can
years.
call bullshit on anything you want.
I
It
don't
doesn't
think he
mean that
has
it
either.
matters.
I don't think he's. That'd be like me saying I don't like.
Cutting down trees.
Fuck. I can't think of anything I haven't eaten in the last since I was like 11. Kelly, what's something I don't eat very often? Oh, I know. I don't like strawberry cobbler, right? I don't like that because I haven't had one since I was 6, and it wasn't cooked all the way through. I don't like it.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Why does it matter?
Holy fuck! So if I had spaghetti powers, I could seriously fuck with you so hard.
Yeah, but then I have fire powers of burning your house down when you shoot spaghetti all over my house. I'll make sure everybody's out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm escalating it, all right?
Steven.
I don't like spaghetti.
You know what we need to do? I need to get a shitload of spaghetti and then set up an ant farm.
That's
in
a
it
real
and then
shitty
pour it
power.
all over his house. That's where this is gonna go. Guys, ant farm spaghetti. Steve cannot recuperate from that. He'd have to
Oh,
burn his own
God.
house down.
He'd have to burn himself down.
I don't have to do much to burn my house down. My house is in perpetual state of wanting to burn itself down constantly, man.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. I could just, that'd be so fucking funny. I wish that guy, they would have had somebody like Steve on the set. So when they threw the spaghetti at him, he's like, oh, God. Ugh. Just like seeing him like throw the spaghetti at the other guy grosses him out. So he's just like, I quit. I'm not even dealing with this. That'd
Fucking
be
done with
fucking
this.
funny. This is bullshit.
Oh yeah, so I think my favorite scene though in this movie is when he's in there in the weed doctor's office there.
That was so weird. Like, like that.
And he just like busts out his fucking shit and just like pisses in the dude's cup, and he's like, it's pea spaghetti. Yeah, the doctor's like picks it up and kind of like touches a noodle a little bit there and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Does the spaghetti come out hot or is it
cold? I
just like lukewarm?
think it's like
It's,
lukewarm.
body temperature, duh.
Yeah,
98.6 degrees.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it
Well,
is.
I was gonna say I totally called it when he was in the bathroom. Like, watch this, Eric. He's totally gonna pee spaghetti, and
Well, when he was in the bathroom, like it starts out like sounding like a normal pee, and then you start getting like the more like wet, goopy noise to it, and you're like, yeah, he's pissing spaghetti.
But that much? Wow. I mean, that was.
Well, I mean, it was the morning pee, and apparently he'd been asleep for like what, like 3
yeah.
weeks, right?
3 days.
Okay,
4 days,
yeah.
yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, 4 days. Yeah, so I mean, like, you sit there and sleep for 4 days and tell me you're not gonna have to piss that much, if not more.
Well, I would have peed my pants. I can't hold it for 4 days. Are you kidding me?
He would have spaghettied his pants all over.
I
What
mean,
the hell is this in here?
I mean, he would have just woke up and like, fuck yeah, spaghetti. Started eating it.
Now I wish that he had a sex scene because that would have been hilarious.
Oh
He's just
god,
like, did you
yeah.
just shove a bunch of spaghetti inside me? And he's like, I don't know. Did I?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I think it'd probably be like a facial thing there, you know, like he'd be getting off, you know, and then just splatter with spaghetti all over their face. And she's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You know, or she'd be like giving him head, and she like pulls back, and she got like all the noodles hanging out of her mouth. It's like, you know, something like that.
Coming out of her nose, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Like,
you
she
just
choked
like,
on it and it came
yeah.
out the nose. It'd be hilarious.
yeah, and then you know she just like slurps them up and eats them. And is like, all right, well that was dinner for tonight. I mean, it's a hooker.
Oh, it was.
It's a hooker. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, she needs.
I love the pulling the guy up the stairs.
Took him like fucking like an hour, just slowly fucking pulling this guy up the stairs, who didn't want to go up the fucking stairs.
It took me a lot longer than I thought it would.
You can imagine that'd be fucking terrifying. Could you imagine being on that the very top,
Yeah.
like the last stair, and then the guy like slips, and then here you are just rocket down there.
Yeah, I totally thought he was gonna fall. I'm like, you know, there has to be some.
Yeah, see, no, that's kind of what I
Bigger
was
picture
thinking
here,
too.
I don't
Yeah, is that like he
Yeah.
was gonna like fall, and then like he's gonna like a bunch of like spaghetti underneath him to like cushion his fall. You know, like something like that maybe. You know,
Makes a spaghetti web.
Yeah.
yeah, you know, so. Yeah, it's
Well, one thing about this movie, like I was really disappointed about the lack of puns. There could have been so many things they could have done with it, and they didn't.
well, I mean, he tried.
You know,
he
like
tried, but he failed quite a few times.
don't put that. For my son, just put my AirPod in his mouth like an asshole.
Yeah, so 45 pounds of real spaghetti was cooked and used in this film.
How much?
45 pounds of real spaghetti.
Oh, that's it. I was expecting like I thought you said 4.5 tons, and I was like,
God.
oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's a
I
lot
wonder
of
if they
fucking
used
spaghetti.
like. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if they just like set a dump truck tires on fire and boiled it in there.
I mean, why not?
Dump truck.
Yeah, dude, if you got the tires going, I bet you could boil some water in there, and then you'd have a big vat of spaghetti.
Why don't you just like start a regular fire with some wood? You can make a pretty big fire with wood.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
spaghetti
but
man.
I don't have a container that big.
You mean you can't get a fucking 55, barrel fucking or something like that, 55-gallon barrel or something
Oh,
like
you
that?
could probably put like. Well, I'm trying to think of how to cook up a ton of it, like 1 ton, because you know how much a pound is.
Yeah, so you get like a cargo container and cut the lid off or like cut the top off. And then you can like
You just cut a hole in it. Yeah, that. Oh my God, that'd be cool. I wish I was rich. If I was rich, I would get it. I would literally have somebody make a ton of that stuff, and then while Steve was at work, I'd have him dump it in the front backyard and pour a bunch of sugar on it.
I would just see it and then drive past.
Well,
Like,
what you-
well, I never lived there again.
Uh-huh.
I don't live
dude,
there anymore.
You know what would happen is you'd walk in and your dog would be laying there on his side like, oh fuck, and you'd be
like
what
half
the
like
fuck, and then you'd see it and you'd be like,
half
oh,
buried.
no.
Well, actually, the dog would probably be like half buried in this pile of spaghetti, like completely fucking bloated, just happier than ever, just like wagging his tail, like, but still can't move. Like, I regret nothing.
You know, there'd be some fucking bum like naked bathing in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, bums are weird. They do weird things.
Yeah. Bums are too much sometimes.
They're
I
always
can
too
say about
much.
'em. Like, what are you guys even doing? Can't you guys just, not be doing what you're doing? But they don't seem to not be able to not do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. So yeah,
shit.
I was talking to Kelly, and we're watching that guy, the big fat dude. He's like, "Oh, I'd do anything to get on the force," and I was like, "How about lose some weight?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, bro."
Yeah,
He's
but
like, "I'd kill somebody." Well, how about kill your eating habits so you're not as fat? and then you could literally climb the wall. I don't get it. I mean, I'm fat, but I can still climb over stuff.
Well, yeah, but we all know that Eric's patented move is to just power through it. You just break through.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, I'm going to get to the other side of the wall. That guy's not doing it.
no, and I mean, like, honestly, I think that, if you're powerful enough just to bust through the wall, as like a police chief, I'd be like, I mean, all right, bro, you're in. I mean, you didn't do it the way you're supposed to, but I mean, fuck, you just broke our wall, dude. Like, we got to pay for that somehow, so, like, I have to hire you so I can fucking take it out of your paycheck now. Like, dude, like, lumber's not
Then
fucking
every,
cheap.
like, other day, hey, can you bust through that fucking, that whole wall right there? No problem, bro.
Instead of bringing battering rams in, they just bring in Eric for the raids.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, just give him a bowl of spaghetti and just let him do his thing. He'll fucking break down the wall. It's like, actually, as a matter of fact, just tell him there's a nice big fresh bowl of spaghetti on the other side of this locked door. He will break in. He will get it.
I mean, it's funny. You got all this the guys throwing spaghetti at everybody, and that reminded me of something that I used to think. So when I was a kid, for some reason, I thought Mr. Peanut owned Kraft, the macaroni and cheese company.
Yeah.
And I thought that he would swim around in warm macaroni and cheese for some reason.
Okay, that's a little weird.
What brought that on?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, because then my brothers and I were talking about it, and we were like, yeah, you could totally throw that shit at each other, and you could have a great macaroni and cheese fight. To which we had a spaghetti fight because we didn't have any macaroni and cheese, and up until my mom and dad's house burned down, there were still spaghetti stains all over the kitchen if you looked for them. Because we had a massive spaghetti fight in the kitchen that resulted in a broken microwave.
You probably could have had spaghetti powers if you would have put spaghetti in that broken microwave.
Yeah, you would have. You would have, dude.
Your mom never stopped
Probably.
complaining about that broken microwave.
No.
When we were at your house one time, she mentioned how you broke the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. That was actually the second one I broke, although I still think it was Robert's fault because he threw the pot of spaghetti at me, and I dodged it instead of catching it. And then it hit the microwave and knocked it over. And I'll never forget us trying to duct tape the fucking microwave back together.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, the door was half off, and I managed to, get it tweaked up where it would shut, but the glass was broke, so I duct taped it, and from the inside, so it was actually, because it's kind of dark in there, unless you were looking at it or, gonna put something in there, you didn't notice it. So, in the middle of the night, my dad's like, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking microwave? And he opened it and then put his popcorn in it and couldn't get the door to shut. And we got in big trouble over that one.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
He's like, I want some fucking popcorn. And then Dan goes, why don't you cook it in the microwave?
You must have thrown that stuff with the same power that Spaghetti Man does.
Yeah, he's
No,
knocking
well, it
people
was a
out with
pot,
it.
dude.
So.
We literally he
Oh.
threw the pot at me.
I thought it was just the spaghetti. I didn't realize it was the whole pot.
It was the whole pot, the pot. He broke he dented the pot. So, the other microwave I killed with, so I watched this fucking cooking show and this lady melt some Hershey's chocolate. So I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So I wanted to melt it on top of, and put it on some graham crackers. So for some reason I thought, oh, I'll just take the bar fresh from the store, back when they used to wrap it in foil, and then just stick it in the microwave.
Nice.
And then I hit 2 minutes, which was way too much. I should have only put in 10 seconds with, no foil. But I put in 2 minutes, and then I went in there to the bathroom to take a shit. And I'm hearing I'm like, wow, what the fuck is going on? I bet that chocolate's exploding in there. Anyways, microwave down. So
That's how you could have got chocolate powers, man.
Oh man, could you imagine that? I could just throw fucking chocolate bars at people.
No, dude, molten chocolate, so it burns and sticks.
Ooh.
It's pretty good power.
Yeah.
Get it in somebody's eyes, burn them.
Yeah, I wonder if you could control the temperature. That'd be cool. I feel like there'd be a lot of opportunity for erotic stuff.
I do too. I was
wasn't
just about to
burning hot.
say there'd be a fetish somewhere for that. You could sell your ability to like drip hot chocolate all over them.
So you
Yeah,
can you
or
can
spray it in their face.
you can control the temperature, but you also have the same heat resistance or whatever that you have normally. So if it's boiling hot, you're still going to burn yourself also with it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So you got to go with, you got to have that side effect there. That what's that called? Something, whatever. The bad thing, bad side of it. I can't think of the word for it. There's
Like
a word
when
for that.
Wolverine cuts his
Downside.
fake hands open
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, downside. That's the word I couldn't think of, guys. I couldn't think of the word downside. So there you go.
Well, that
Oh,
is
man.
that is a downside to getting older.
Fucking old age. This guy really likes soup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like every time he goes into someone's house, he's like, "You got any soup?" And then like he sits there, like carefully lifts up at the bottom of his bag and like just slurps on this fucking super wet soup. Like it's always like super wet too. Like you hear the wetness of the soup.
I think he wanted something to make sure it got all in his beard and shit like that. So.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, as a person with a beard, I know that struggle. It gets kind of annoying sometimes.
You would for sure get fired from a fucking DoorDash drive because you gave somebody a Pac-Man pizza.
I mean, you know what? It's a fucking special. I mean, you remove 2 slices and you get a pizza that looks like Pac-Man. You know what I mean?
You'd have to eat all the pepperoni except one, so it looked like an eye.
Exactly.
Picked it all off.
How
It's
does
still in
that-
his beard.
How does that work when you're like? So you guys have been to Taco Bell and you order something, a few things, and then they just don't put something in there, but
They
you
never
pay
do.
for it.
I never
Yeah.
do.
So with the DoorDash, you probably have to like double check the fucking order every time.
You can't.
Yeah.
Because they places like Taco Bell and McDonald's all seal their bags now, and you're not supposed to open those bags. So what you do is when the customer
good.
says, "Hey, I didn't get this thing," you go, "Hey, contact DoorDash," and they'll give you a refund. I can't help you. And that's the end of that. It's as much as you can do. So
Yep.
So if you were really slick, what you could do is heat up the bottom of the bag, pry it open, take a burrito out, stick it back together, then eat the burrito. You could do this every single time. Be like, hey, you should talk to. I mean, they're just giving me a bad run.
well, I'm going to tell you this, that no, I'm not going to tell you that on the air. Never mind. We'll talk about this later. Eric. We'll talk about this later.
Once we're on the subject, how do you cancel an order that's already out for delivery?
You just go into the app and then hit cancel.
And then what happens to that
so you can
food?
do that.
Yeah.
And then
If the driver's already picked up the food, they contact DoorDash. DoorDash says you can keep it because most of the time the restaurant does not want that food back once it's left the store.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I almost.
So basically, you're giving the Dasher free food if they've already picked it up.
Well, yeah, but I'm not paying for it.
No, but they're getting free food, which is good for the Dasher.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's actually better that I didn't cancel it. I should have waited till I got it delivered and then canceled it. Is that possible?
it is, and then you're a dickhead.
Well, no, because it said that it would be there in like half an hour. It took an hour and 45 minutes, and it was cold as fuck by the time I got it.
Did you order it in the last two? Did you order it in the
last?
last 2 days?
No, this was like a week and a half ago.
Okay, because the last 2 days the Dasher app's been down, and everything's gonna be cold if you order it for the last couple days. So it's because
Okay.
nothing's working.
That's weird.
Which means if you guys want to play Destiny tonight, I'm not doing anything. I can't go drive, so
Oh, for fuck's damn it! I wish we could have done that last night because I got to. I have to go to work at like 2 in the morning tomorrow.
murder some trees tomorrow.
stupid work.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys I almost got stuck up in the fucking snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
pushing snow with the front bumper of the pickup, and then I just stopped, and I was like, uh-oh.
Nice.
But I managed to turn around somehow and got home.
Nice.
The guy called me, and he's like, hey, do you want to follow us up there and then, not do anything the whole day, and I was like, "There's a lot of snow. I don't think you're getting that plowed today." So, anyways, he thank fuck I didn't do that. That would have
Right.
been terrible. I hate sitting around and getting paid for it.
Sit around
Drives
getting
me
paid
nuts.
for it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like I'm stealing, so I don't like doing that.
Well, I don't like sitting around not doing what I need to do when I could easily be at home not doing what I need to do. So, if I'm going to do that, I might as well be at home, right?
Yeah, that's exactly my motto. I was like, I got stuff I need to do at home, like a bunch of Destiny quests and stuff, so I'm going to do that. And I don't think I even played it much that day, but I did the next day. So
What do you guys got? A bunch of snow up there or some shit?
we did. It's all melted now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is a pretty good spot. I don't think well, I'm not going to say that.
You're
Never
gonna wake
mind.
up in the fucking morning with like 5 feet of snow outside.
That does happen here. A few, like 2012, we were working up here, and we left and we came back the next day, and the guy's like, I can't get into the job because I think at that point we're like 18 miles of dirt out there.
Yeah.
So then like 3 days later, he's like, hey, you can come on out here. And it hadn't done anything for the 3 days.
No, yeah.
So he's like, yeah, well, we're going to have to renegotiate the price, obviously, because there's, 5 feet of snow. And I'm thinking, well, that's probably an exaggeration. So my dad was 6'4". You couldn't see his whole fucking head through the snow. And he's wandering around it. We had to dig down to the ground, too, to cut the trees down. So that whole thing made it way less funner.
What the fuck?
So.
It's
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I
everyone
understand,
hyped up.
like the job's got to get done, but at the same time, that's just like, fuck that.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know? It's like, sure,
Yeah.
dude, I'll do this for
Well, the
like
guy ended
triple
up
the fucking money.
doubling my pay to do it, and I don't think I made any extra money doing that.
Yeah, I was like,
'Cause we
yeah, I'll
got-
do it for triple fucking the money.
Yeah. Well, I did manage to, because I had a shitload of wood cut down already, and then he's like, yeah, double. I'm like, hey, it's double from here on out. I don't want to hear any like, this was stuff you already cut, because, anyway, so I gave myself a raise for like a lot of loads.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do.
And it was funny because every day he'd be like, oh my God, we've caught you. You don't have any wood on the ground. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? There's like acres of wood on the ground. What in the fuck? And it turns out that he had a couple of guys who just wanted to go home early. So they drive in and tell the guy, oh yeah, we're all out of wood to skid, so we got to go home early, and they'd leave it too. And then, yeah, so that worked out to my favor eventually. Speaking of Spaghettiman, I mean, would you guys deal with that guy, the Nightcrawler guy? I can't remember what the hell his name is. The guy who does like the accident chaser dude.
Oh, yeah. Probably. I mean,
If I can make good enough money off of
you
it.
can make money off of that, so why not?
I mean, Spider-Man did it to himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how do you know how you're being portrayed in the media?
I mean, do you think the Spidey-Man sent like nude photos of himself to that dude?
I doubt it. I'm going to say Spaghettiman don't give a shit about how he's portrayed in the media, at least not to the point of like actually trying very hard. He just basically said, hey, just make it look like I'm not mugging that guy, but didn't really try that hard to make it look like he wasn't mugging that guy. So like Spider-Man definitely, gets a raw deal with, Jameson just kind of making him a criminal all the time, but he still did it. So yeah, you can make a lot of fucking money.
Did you guys ever get the feeling that J. Jonah Jameson paid a guy dressed up as Spider-Man to fuck his wife while he was in the closet peering through it,
It's very
furiously
possible.
masturbating?
Very
In a
possible.
Batman costume, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, he's like, I hate you, Spider-Man. And then he gets it home and he's like, yeah, let her have it, Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. I mean, it's his fetish. That's his thing. I mean, we don't want to kink shame him. You know what I mean?
Well, I wasn't shaming him.
That's his yum.
I was just pointing it out.
Yeah. It's a good point to point out. Is that
What if he,
I
what if
really
he
like-
hired Peter Parker to dress as Spider-Man to fuck his wife?
People are like, actually, I made a really good Spider-Man costume just for this.
Oh my god. Spider-Man's like, my spider sense is telling me that Jameson's jizz is about to hit me. I better dodge it. Deflected it.
Do you ever think that when Spidey was banging what's her name, his girlfriend
Mary Jane?
Mary Jane, that she started like fucking with him. He's like, ooh, my spider sense is tingling. Because I like to think that was his go-to line, and it just like
Damn it, Ricky.
and it just got really old really fast with her, and she's like, God damn it, Spider-Man. God fucking damn it.
How do you not remember the name Mary Jane? That should be the only name you remember.
I don't know. I don't. Jason, look who you're saying to this to. Okay.
The guy who smokes a bunch of weed.
Okay. It took me 2 seconds to remember what the fuck your name was. I wanted to call you Jizzy, and that's not your fucking real name. All right, Jizzmaster Flash.
Enough.
So some interesting stuff. Not interesting, really. I guess just along the same thing. Mary Jane has at one time in the comic book got cancer from having sex with Spider-Man.
Yep.
Because his body fluids are radioactive.
Yeah.
Also, she became partially immune to Spider-Man virus that was spread across the city by the Jackal, and she didn't get affected by it. And then everybody turned into spiders, and she still had spider powers and all that stuff. So yeah,
Because she was banging the Spider-Man.
exactly,
Man, Spider-Man gets all weird.
it does.
I was like, everybody turns into a spider, and then you were telling me about some guy who was eating people.
Oh yeah, no, that's the Inheritors thing that I really hope comes into the the Spider-Verse stuff, because they won't, because it's too fucking gruesome.
Dark.
Because these fucking Inheritors go to different multiverse Spider-Men and fucking take them and then feed on them. They're like vampiric cannibal things or whatever.
Ew.
Yeah. It's real fucked up.
Did
And
they
that's
eat
where
Spider-Ham?
they did not get to Spider-Ham, but they got to a lot of the other spider people that couldn't defend themselves or all that stuff. So
I mean, if you can't defend yourself against cannibal spider-eating people, then
they're
you
also
deserve to
super
die.
strong and shit. And then the spider people take over the world that they rule
Yeah.
and use it as like a base of operations to go fight, bad shit in
Spider-Mans.
the rest of the multiverse.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
it's,
Do you guys ever wonder if cannibals look at somebody that they're getting ready to eat and go, "Oh, this guy's fucking gross"?
probably. They're probably like, I feel like they probably would like if it was like somebody who's just fucking nasty or like a druggie or something like that. They probably keep them for a little while to keep them, to get them clean, so they're not all fucking nasty inside.
That way they don't get high when they eat them.
Yeah, unless they want to get high when they eat them. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, maybe they do. I mean, we're not gonna yuck their yum.
Do you think if you ate some of Spaghettiman's spaghetti when he was all like spaghettified, he would be missing a foot or something? Like when he was just laying there, or would
Quite
like that
possibly.
foot appear inside your body?
Oh, that would suck.
I think it'd grow back from spaghetti on his body.
But like, if you just kept eating it, would he not? Would he just become shorter then? Would he become smaller?
No, he would explode out of you, and your guts would go everywhere.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah.
would it
Well,
come back
he
to
seems to
him
just
or-
be kind of like making new spaghetti out of nothing.
out of soup? Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna turn soup into
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's why he needed so much soup, because of the amount of liquid. That way you could make more spaghetti.
Hot
noodles.
liquid too. Hot liquid. Yeah.
Now we're getting to the fucking crux of this thing. All right. Now
Exactly.
we're understanding why he's doing it. All right.
And that scene where he gets stabbed and he pulls like spaghetti noodles out of his stab wound. It's like, what the fuck?
He just takes the knife out and stabs the other guy.
Yeah. It's like, God damn it.
I like that in battle where they're all in a dojo, so they all have their shoes off.
Yeah, and they won't even talk to him or do anything until he takes his shoes off.
Yeah.
Just the dojo rules. Can't have your shoes on. Don't want to ruin those floor mats.
Don't be fucking fighting.
I love-
in the dojo
I love the dude who
shoes on.
backflipped and then fucking near fell over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
He was like, oh shit. Like I like to think like that wasn't supposed to happen, but they were like, no, it's funny, just leave it in there.
You guys remember that fucking YouTube video where the guy spinning the nunchucks does the backflip and then eats shit?
Oh yeah. That's the Afro Ninja, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was pretty fucking great.
I love that shit. It's just like, oh.
Well, it's pretty much the main thing that YouTube has, is epic fail, videos. And it's snakebite videos, but you don't want to get addicted to those. They're always one click away and they're really addictive.
You watching
Snakebite videos? I haven't seen any of those.
Dude, don't. All right, like I said, they're always just one click away and they're very addictive. Like you'll wind up while 5 o'clock in the morning, still watching these fucking videos. It's just.
Is this like a euphemism for something, or is it just a person getting bit by a snake?
No, it's just people getting bit by snakes. Just a bunch of different snakes, a bunch of different people just getting bit by snakes. It's.
Man, I guess I'm not gonna yuck your yum, Ricky.
I mean,
I can't do it. Snakes that's a no-go for me.
I mean, dude, you get your fucking adrenaline pumping, man, when you watch some of these videos. It's like, what the fuck? And then
it gets his adrenaline pumping, so he can
and
pump something else.
And then you sit there and you think, why the fuck is this guy just sitting here filming his friend getting bit by a snake? His friend is fucking dying, and he's just sitting there filming this shit. And
what kind of snake are we talking about?
All kinds of things.
To be fair.
I mean, it's probably the guy's girlfriend, and what's she gonna do anyways?
I mean, she's gonna lose her fucking money. You know what I mean? I mean, that's her fucking sugar daddy there. I mean, she shouldn't be sitting there fucking doing that. I don't think anybody who's
letting themselves get bit by a snake can ever be.
Well, they're not
sugar daddy.
Well, they're not really
mutually exclusive. Hey, how did Bill Gates die? Fucking snake bite. What?
I'm just saying, bro. You can't disprove it, man. All right, man.
I mean, snake bite. Yeah, he's got a plane called the Snake Bite, and then it crashed to the side of a mountain. That's the only fucking time you're ever gonna hear that.
Maybe a fucking snake got on his plane, man. It happens. It happens.
That's true.
Dude.
I've seen a movie, a documentary about that.
Yeah,
everybody.
And I have even seen a YouTube video of passengers freaking the fuck out because this big ass fucking grass snake somehow got on the fucking plane. It was a different country or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, but a big ass fucking probably 6 foot plus fucking snake got on the plane and started just crawling around and shit like that, and people were flipping the fuck out. Huge ass fucking snake on the plane. I mean, who wouldn't freak out?
I wonder what everybody'd do if you just took your boot off. See, that's why I have some rules with flying. I always wear my boots.
Why?
And tie them up. And they're tied on. That way, if we crash, my whole foot's going to be gone before I'm barefoot. Because the last thing you want to be is on the top of a fucking mountain barefoot.
What if you're in the ocean?
I'm going to take them off, and then I can, because they're semi-waterproof, and then I'm going to tie the tops together and use them as a flotation device, or take it off and beat the shit out of the sharks when they're coming at me.
Because sharks are known to be attracted to plane crashes. It's scientifically proven.
They also have boots.
And I will be beating the shit out of it with my boot. Or, at least that's what I'm going to tell myself while it's eating me.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
hit
it.
That's what Eric's going to be hallucinating as the shark is eating him, because
shock.
Yeah, shock and whatnot. But I mean, honestly, bravo to you, Eric, for using your boots as a flotation device instead of the seat cushions that are, provided for you as really good flotation device.
I'm gonna need all of that. I'm gonna need my seat cushions, the next door neighbor's seat cushions, the guy in front of me seat cushions, my boots, some parachute pants, and probably an oxygen tank to keep myself afloat.
So Eric's gonna go on the next plane trip he goes on to dressed up as a 70s, 60s guys with parachute pants on and fucking a disco fucking windbreaker jacket with your boots on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would hate to be the seat partner that isn't Kelly, because I'm knocking that fucking guy out. I'm just gonna drown him. Just gonna hold him underwater and be like, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Then I'm gonna stab him a bunch of times, and push him away from me, and the sharks will fill themselves up on that guy.
All I can think is you're gonna look like one of those '80s hench people, like with the parachute pants and the big boots, like from a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, dude.
Thing.
I'm gonna look like fucking Rock Steady.
Yeah, you are. Oh man.
Oh god damn it.
I just need to give myself a mohawk before I go, and the fucking outfit will be complete.
Well, I mean, the plane might be on fire, so you might just be able to use, some shrapnel or fire, to shave your head.
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Holy fuck, how useful would Spaghettiman be in a fucking plane crash?
Not very.
I'm fucking hungry, bro.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
mean,
make
at least
me
there'd
some
be
more
food,
spaghetti?
I guess.
Yeah, but then he's just gonna
dude,
be like
that's what
taking it.
people die
Yeah,
from.
but then he's gonna like feed everyone pee and dump spaghetti while he eats the good hand spaghetti.
I mean, he is
isn't
spaghetti. He
isn't
doesn't
it
even
all
have
your
like.
stuff?
Did you see his guts? It isn't even pee.
Is it cannibalism at that point, or is he a different species at that point? So it doesn't matter.
He's like, yeah, he's a difference. He's like some kind of a spaghetti god because he was just making it out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then also he can't die.
Yeah,
I mean, he came back to life. He's he's the.
He might still age like a standard human age. I don't know.
Do you think that maybe when he gets old, his spaghetti would be like rotten and moldy?
It's gonna be gross spaghetti,
Yeah.
or is he not gonna be able to like regenerate as easy, like Wolverine?
Yeah, maybe.
what if he makes that like really good like low gluten spaghetti when he gets old?
I don't think I've ever eaten low gluten spaghetti.
You probably haven't. It's the old. It's from not new world wheat.
Oh, so old world wheat.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's called heritage wheat or something. It's like what everybody used to eat back before
Stone
like
wheat?
18 something when we started making winter wheat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
meow meow. To be fair,
To be fair.
Well, I
can't wait
mean,
for next month for that one.
could you guys like? Oh man, that'd be weird. Could you imagine like beating somebody up who felt like a sack of spaghetti?
I feel weird.
Oh, that'd be so.
Now,
weird.
are you talking about like wet spaghetti or dry spaghetti noodles? Because he can apparently shoot out both.
He could shoot
I
out
don't know.
dry. I
The
didn't
dry
see-
noodles would
At
suck.
the very end, he fucking pierces the guy's
Oh,
head
that's
with
right.
the fucking
That's
dry
right.
noodle.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Yep.
That part was really cool because
Yeah.
have you guys heard that fucking tall tale about like if you're in a tornado, people would find like things of hay
Like straw,
like into
yeah.
trees and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is that true? Where's the? You know what? Where the
is
fuck is
true.
it? Oh, okay, but where's the picture of it?
I'll pull one up.
Like
mean,
an
that's what I wanna see.
indisputable picture. Like something that's not photoshopped.
Well, the worst part is you can Photoshop like Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on top of I don't know Tom Green or something, and be like, holy shit, this is totally legit. Like I watched a Home Alone video.
Like Tom
where it
Green
was Sylvester-
got really buff.
Yeah, where it was Sylvester Stallone as, the kid from Home Alone, and I was like, what the fuck? How did Kevin McAllister look this Italian all of a sudden?
I
You
mean,
know, and he's got like a really deep voice. I'm like, I'm really feeling like I'm not as much of a man. I don't have a voice like that.
Have you seen they've been doing a lot of Willem Dafoe in like Taylor Swift videos and stuff like that
Willem
lately?
Dafoe?
Oh Jesus, no! I gotta see
It's
those.
fucking hilarious.
I don't think I've ever even
No.
heard of these things.
You don't know who Willem Dafoe is, Ricky? We've
I
talked
mean-
about it before.
I mean, like I
Green
remember.
Goblin.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just has the face for a supervillain.
He has the face for Joker and for the Green Goblin. Although not really the face for
Yeah.
Norman Osborn, but whatever, it worked.
I mean,
I
he-
was like, that guy should play fucking Randall Flagg.
He would be a great Randall Flagg.
I don't know who Randall
Yeah.
Flagg is.
I think they should redo the Dark Tower and they should have Mads Mikkelsen as Roland and fucking Willem Dafoe as
Yeah.
Randall Flagg.
Yeah, you like the Dark Tower?
And get Eddie in there and all those people and have
Actually
that
make the
badass
fucking-
lady.
Yeah, actually make the fucking movie or the TV show or whatever the fuck they do into something that's worth watching.
And they should make fucking 7 movies or however many books, maybe plus one, just because that one book was like, what the fuck? This
Just
thing
do an
is taking
HBO
forever.
Max TV series.
Yeah, there you go. They could have like 12 seasons of it, and then what they could do is they could spend like 10 seasons, right? doing book 1 through 4, and then do the last 2 seasons, be 5, 6, 7, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, wait, how did any of this stuff even happen? And it's like, you don't need to know. We had to wrap it up.
Well, it's like Game of Thrones. You know, they had to wrap it up.
Do you guys feel like Game of Thrones could have got like 4 more seasons out of us, and I think everybody would have liked it better?
I mean, if they didn't have to wrap it up, they would have fucking ended it fucking properly at the very least.
Holy fuck! Do you
yeah.
guys realize that Spaghetti Man could probably kick Hulk's ass?
Yeah, because the Hulk would just hit him, and then he'd turn into spaghetti, and then he'd move around. I feel like Hulk has definitely fought against somebody who's like fucking that kind of dude.
Well, I mean, like the spaghetti
like
fucking broke that dude's ankle when he shot it at his foot.
What's the guy's? Yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna break the Hulk's ankle, but the Hulk's not gonna be able to do anything to you. He can grab you and tear you apart, and if you're Spaghetti Man, you're just gonna come back together. There's guys like Sandman and shit like that aren't gonna be affected by the Hulk's pure, just might, because he can't do anything to you.
Well, I mean, like at that point in time, I think you would try to make the Hulk eat you, so that way you can like come back, together inside the Hulk and kill him from the inside out. Like
Drax's solution.
Yeah, you just like burst, just like just like do like a chest burster scene.
I don't know if you could actually burst through his body though.
Like once
you could tear up his insides, I guess, unless his skin unless the organs are super strong too. Which
Well,
they probably are.
You would get in there and then you have like a tape recorder and you play like lullaby music and like really calming
wait until
stuff.
he turns back to Bruce Banner.
Yeah, exactly, and like you play like really calming stuff there, or you just have a bunch of drugs that make him calm the fuck down, like a bunch of like antidepressants and like shit like that, and just like dump him in his stomach after he eats you. You know what I mean? Whoa. And then he just calms the fuck down, and then you just rip him apart.
Why don't you just wait till he's Bruce Banner and like, hey, you want some spaghetti? And you guys are eating stuff like that, but it's your spaghetti. And then when he, when he eats enough of it, you just like do something and expand it. I feel like he can control the spaghetti, right? So.
Well, I mean, like that point, I mean, if he's Bruce Banner and you're already outside of his body, I mean, you just hit him.
Yeah, but like the second you hit him with something, he's gonna turn into the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, you can just
hit him.
That's
his whole thing, man.
I mean, there's a delay.
There isn't a delay. He does it instantly. He's talked about him trying to shoot himself in the head, or when people have tried to shoot him, he turns into the Hulk instantly.
Oh, okay.
And stops it, yeah.
Okay. Well,
the only time anybody's ever gotten to shoot him was when Bruce Banner developed a fucking arrow for Hawkeye, and then Hawkeye hid in a fucking tree like a mile away, somehow shooting an arrow like a mile. I don't fucking know. Fucking Hawkeye. Yeah. I have no fucking idea. And he shot Bruce Banner.
Right?
Of course I know it's impossible. That's why I said I don't fucking know.
Unless, was it a rocket arrow?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Like in Men in Tights?
Yeah.
But then he shoots it, and it goes into Bruce Banner's head without him knowing it's coming. But it's also like some kind of crazy fucking whatever the radiation he's not good with. He's got gamma. I can't remember which one makes him weaker.
Microwave radiation.
Probably beta.
Yeah. And he shoots him and ends up killing Bruce Banner, which kills the Hulk. And then later on, the Hulk is brought back to life and becomes this giant fucking zombie monster like fucking Solomon Grundy, and destroys stuff. But he gets like super big, like fucking like kaiju size somehow. So
whoa,
it's a fucked up fucking series. I don't know. And then Hawkeye goes to jail.
Well, no fucking shit. He just committed murder.
Yeah, well,
and broke the fucking laws of physics.
Yeah, but like Bruce Banner was the one who hired Hawkeye or gave Hawkeye the arrow and told him to do it because he was hiding, and then people came for him because they wanted him to fight again, and he didn't want to fight because he was afraid he was going to hurt people, and so when they came for him, Hawkeye shot him in the face and all that shit. So
all right, so I got a question for you guys. If you are the Hulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just kill yourself, or do you just be like, I just won't get mad? Like me, I'd probably be okay. It takes a lot to get me mad.
Well, the thing is that you can't kill yourself.
Yes, you can. Dude,
I mean, the only way he was able to do it was that.
Elon Musk put me in a rocket and shoot me at the sun. Bam, you're dead.
I don't know if that would kill him.
No, I think
it doesn't matter. You're not fucking hurting anybody, or you just go to the moon.
And in the fucking the Marvel universe, they already shot him into space, and he ends up on another fucking planet.
The moon. He could shoot me to Mars, and I could be the first Martian. and I'm green, I would be the Marvel Martian Manhunter.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you'd be big and green, and you'd
Yeah.
run around, stomping around, trying to, fucking get Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and shit.
Hell yeah.
And then you'd go and, and you'd fucking referee, the fucking, Space Jam, because you're an impartial judge, because you're Looney Tunes and an alien, so, you're an impartial judge.
That's fucking nuts.
I'm just saying, man, that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure there are
Oh,
Martians there.
There's already Martians there?
Yeah, just like when you shoot them to the moon, you're sending them to the fucking Inhumans. There's Inhumans on the moon, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck are Inhumans?
They're like mutants, but different. They're poisonous to fucking mutants and stuff, so.
No.
Yeah,
Well, why the fuck did they put them on the moon then?
that's where they live.
So
Because they couldn't live on Earth because everybody was persecuting them.
So they're moon
And
people?
they decided to leave, so they went to the moon.
Oh no, so they're Earthlings.
And
but
then
they
you've
just went
got
to the moon.
and then you've got guys like fucking what the hell's his name? God damn it, I just forgot his name. The fucking king. His voice is so powerful he can fucking destroy the earth and with a whisper, so he can't talk at all. Black Bolt. Yeah. So
What does he do, like sign language?
he just doesn't say anything.
He should probably learn sign language.
He
Wow,
probably
everybody
should.
would be fucked if I had those superpowers.
But he's got a really cool dog that teleports. So
Well, that's good.
it's a
That's
huge
good.
fucking like bulldog kind of thing. And it can teleport and like send people to different places too. So, yeah.
I just like fly somewhere, get out. Hey, what's going on? Blow the planet up, get back in the spaceship, fly to somewhere else.
God damn it! I'm never gonna get a
Then
hooker.
Send
Keep on killing
Galactus a text. Dear Galactus, I milkshaked another planet for you. You're welcome. Erik Bolt. Can you
P.S.
give me a faster spaceship?
Yes. P.S. Quit sending me dong pics. They're not flattering.
Yeah.
You're just embarrassing yourself.
Send me one of those cool surfboards so I can go between galaxies.
What is that? Who fucking gave the Silver Surfer his fucking surfboard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Doesn't he die?
Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Like ripped in half or some shit.
No,
I thought he couldn't
think,
die. Isn't the
Well, I think-
Galactus like...
No, not Galactus. Silver Surfer.
I think he eventually, like, I think they end up giving the power to somebody else. Like, the power was given to somebody else at some point, so.
and then he suffers complications from that.
Yeah, like, he loses whatever the fuck. He's like an alien from some other place, and, so.
Well, that'd be lame.
Yeah.
Your
But
boss
Galactus-
fires you and then you die.
Well, Galactus becomes the life bringer after everything. Like, that he was cursed with some fucking insatiable hunger, so he goes around and kills and eats planets and shit. And then he ends up becoming some fucking extra dimensional life bringer thing and like starts creating planets and stuff to kind of balance everything out.
Do you think he's just like pooping out the old planets that he ate, just like recycling them?
Maybe. I don't know.
He's just like up there in
But
space.
he looks completely
like,
different.
with
He's
this-
like all golden and shit.
like with
instead
his,
of
like a
all purple.
space newspaper, it's like the Space Times. And he's out there
Space
just like
Times.
he's out there just like
Yeah.
pooping out planets,
You know what sucks? Like, why didn't he go eat like Jupiter and Saturn and get rid of those like shitty planets?
Because I think he liked the life force. I think there was something about the life force, too. Like, it wasn't
That
just
don't make
eating the
any
planet
sense.
itself. I think he was also eating
The little critters
the
on
people on it. Yeah.
There's like, but the mass of the critters on the outside is like completely insignificant to the mass of the planet.
But I don't think it had anything to do with, like, the actual thing. Like, I think he's getting the energy from the people. Like, people have energy in them, and if there's no life on the planet, he didn't eat that planet. So there's no life on
So
Jupiter.
you're
or anything.
saying to save the planet,
That
we
we
would have
know
to
of.
we would have to kill all life on the planet.
Yeah, or evacuate it.
But then he's just gonna eat the spaceship like a little like like a cocktail weenie.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, but you could put like bacteria and stuff that would live on other planets and then have them eat those things.
Yeah, but if there was a planet full of bacteria and a planet full of a bunch of humans that had a lot more life force in it, he's gonna go after the bigger meal.
Exactly. Okay, so figure it this way, right? So like you got two donuts in front of you, right? Right. One is covered in bacteria.
They're all covered in bacteria. Right?
Okay.
We're not
the
getting
other,
past that.
The other is covered in ants. I mean, you're gonna want to eat that one covered in ants first,
Gross.
right? It's far more nutritious than it is the one just covered in bacteria.
Fucking disgusting.
Though, if the one covered in bacteria versus the one in ants is not really a comparable thing because if you look at the amount of mass to a planet, okay, and then you get like the mass of the life beings on it, right? You're looking at like if you had a donut.
Well,
it
maybe
would
it's a
literally
big
be
fucking
less-
donut.
It would be like less than a molecule thick layer of fucking sugar on there. You wouldn't even be able to taste it.
Well, maybe he's on a sugar-free diet, dude.
I'm just what I'm saying. Like that's insignificant. Like why doesn't he eat that planet fuck that's in
Ego?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
He probably has tried. Let's see.
Well, he needs to try harder because that guy has a shitload of life force.
I'm just saying. I mean, like, if you can't eat something, then you're a pansy. I mean, like, you just fucking eat it, dude.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I don't fucking know. I'm just fucking vamping
Yeah, I don't
over
know
here.
either.
All right, how about we get ratings? What do you guys think of it?
I gave this movie 4 stars. There was no boobs in it. That would have made it a 5-star movie.
Okay.
I gave it 1.5 stars.
Surprisingly low rating for Kelly.
Okay, I gave it 4 stars. Jizzy.
Ricky usually goes before me. I will give it 5 stars.
It's because you usually don't go until I go.
Exactly.
I'll
Because
give
you've
this
always been first.
one 2.5 stars. It did make me laugh.
All right, next week's movie is Jason's Choice. What are you going to choose?
What Sharknado are we on?
No My Little Ponies. You're
It's
not-
it's Nonsense November, not My Little Pony December. All right.
You're really going to steal Ricky's Sharknado?
I am.
Ricky going to find something else.
It's okay.
No, we can watch 2 Sharknadoes. You know,
I
we can do,
highly
4 and
doubt
5.
Eric is gonna want to watch Tara Reid or whatever her name is.
Well, Eric wants to get over with the Sharknadoes is the thing.
This is too. First of all, you can't get over them because they make them every 6 months.
They're fucking amazing. That's why.
Okay, and
They'll quit
the only
fucking
thing I
making
can hope
them.
for is
They'll-
that Tara Reid will fly herself into the sun, so that we don't have.
It
to
doesn't
look at her
matter. She's a
anymore.
fucking robot in the last one.
She is.
It's a bunch of cyborg Tara Reids running around. It's like your worst fucking
I'm
nightmare.
almost positive we are on Sharknado 4. The Fourth
All right.
Awakens.
Then Sharknado 4 is my choice.
The Fourth Awakening, huh?
What's that on?
It should be on Amazon. I'm
It's
looking
gonna
at
be
it.
on Amazon.
Okay, and Ricky, you're cool with that? You don't want to?
No, I ain't gonna video that. I would never video
Okay,
fucking
cool.
Sharknado.
All right, but all right. So and you're probably just gonna pick 5.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, don't play that. Don't play that. God damn it. It's going to play it. I hate Amazon's browser fucking thing. It just plays automatically. It's like, fuck off. Don't play.
No,
Why does it say continue watching?
because you just watched it.
No, like I didn't watch it. It said continue watching before I clicked on it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Never watched that one.
Now we're having Sharknadoception.
Yeah.
Sharkception.
Yeah.
I've never seen him. I literally each time I watch one for our podcast, it's the first time I've ever seen it. So I definitely didn't watch number 4.
Yeah, and it's the fucking most epic fucking adventure you ever fucking had. Watching fucking Sharknado. You're just like, holy fucking shit, look at that dude chop this fucking shark in half with a fucking chainsaw. Like, you know.
You know, Ricky, I kind of wish I could live a day in your shoes where watching Sharknado 4 is an epic adventure that you're never going to forget about.
I mean, Eric.
That sounds like it'd be so much better than what my opinion of
I
it
mean, like,
is.
Eric, you're not going to forget this movie. You're not. It's going to be with you for the rest of your life. You're going to be on your deathbed. And, like, the last thought you're going to have is a scene about Tara Reid in Sharknado 4. I'm just saying.
I'm 99% sure that's not going to be the
And
case.
you
but
know
yeah.
what? It's 99%, so there's still a fucking chance, and that means it's going to happen.
So you're telling me there's
I
a
mean,
chance?
Exactly.
Unless she does a Sharknado where she's in the nude the whole time and sharks are just like tag teaming her, then there's no way that I'll think about it. On my
I mean, I
deathbed.
was maybe thinking like she was just giving birth to a bunch of sharks, you know, and there's like, you know, and she's out there like breastfeeding a bunch of baby sharks and shit, you know.
You got to give him the biddy.
Gotta give him the biddy, make him grow big and strong.
Could you imagine the fucking damage a shark would do to somebody's nipple?
Well, you know, like when they're that age, they have human mouths with human teeth.
Do
know,
you guys ever feel
pretty
like the
creepy.
Shredder should have been a shark?
Oh, now we're just talking about fucking street sharks, man.
Yeah, but like the Shredder, he should. I still
fucking
think he should have been
cartoon.
a shark with like 18 rows of teeth. The Shredder.
Like, if he ever got injected or like got that serum on him that turned those guys into Bebop and Rocksteady and shit, and the Ninja Turtles into
Yeah, I would definitely
The
just throw a
turtles, he
fucking
should
shark
become
at
the
him.
shark,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I mean, like I would just throw a fucking shark
I
at
don't,
him.
I don't know if they're actually throwing a thing at him. I think they just like become whatever weird fucking DNA they have in their body. I think in the movie they transform into
Well,
something. Because,
well, who the fuck's out there fucking goddamn rhinos and shit like that, and then having a perfectly normal fucking human child out of
sounds
it?
like you're yucking somebody's yum right now.
I
Ricky.
am yucking
Yeah.
someone's yum. I will yuck
I mean,
that
maybe
yum.
they're eating it illegally.
Eating it? I said
They could have
breeding.
literally just been at the zoo, like murdering a rhino. Like, I think I'm gonna eat some of this fucking rhino.
I mean, like
It'll be good."
honestly, if someone offered me some rhino meat, I'd probably try it.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Me
when's?
too.
I'm just saying, like when are you ever gonna get a chance to eat fucking rhino?
Yeah, as long as I don't get the hunger after it, I'll be all right.
I mean, don't worry about the hunger. I mean, that's just a natural part of eating rhino, dude. You
Yeah.
just take some fucking antibiotics and drink a bunch of fucking Listerine, bro. You're golden.
I'll snort its powdered horn to see if it's an
An aphrodisiac.
aphrodisiac. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's being sold as one, so
So is human horn on other planets.
Well, I mean, that's just human horn, though.
And
All
then
right,
they
guys.
then they get robot penis, and his name is Fry.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/TurkiterPlays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. Follow us on Twitter @HEP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter @Turkiter. Follow Eric on Twitter
Quick and severe.
@Kelly on Twitter
Sugar Snuggles.
Jason on Twitter
Unbelievable one.
and Ricky on Twitter
Furry Twitter balls.
Also, email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky @HEPgaming.com. Each one of those names individually @HEPgaming.com. You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurkiterPlays. So that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Join us next week for some streams, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Sharknado 4.
And join us next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time for Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. And if we find out that we've watched this already, it'll be Sharknado 5, because who fucking knows? I'm pretty sure we haven't watched the fourth
It's
one, though.
been a while since we've watched the Sharknado series, so like we're gonna
That's
have
true.
to get back on that there. you know.
So, guys, just watch 4 and 5. I mean,
They're great movies.
you'll just know.
They're great movies. They're fucking awesome. I mean, you should fucking do it. You should get the petition to remake Sharknado movies without Tara Reid, so that way Eric can maybe enjoy them. They're just gonna remake all of them without her.
I'll
maybe,
replace Tara Reid.
maybe,
I'll
maybe,
pick her apart.
maybe,
I honestly
maybe we'll
think
get like.
Jason in a blonde wig would be more entertaining.
I'm like,
Especially watching that guy's face when he gets razor burn off of Jason's 5 o'clock shadow.
I mean, like honestly, I think the greatest actor they could replace him with would be like Betty White. I mean, could you imagine Betty White out there just fucking some sharks up?
I
With
kind
her
of want to see her get replaced
chainsaw
with
hand?
Borat.
So
There's a shark. It's nice.
I would need a blonde wig, and in my bra, I would just put full square tissue boxes.
Well, what you need is just it's just like some cardboard and go full on Tomb Raider like a PS Tomb Raider tits.
Oh, that
Yeah.
works. I could do that.
Just
Yeah,
like the triangles,
yeah. Tomb Raider 3 triangle tits.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason, do you know what Permatex silicone is?
No, but Eric does.
Sounds like something Eric's about to tell me.
No. So like when you're in the auto parts store, they sell silicone, right, for sealants.
Uh-huh.
So I want to see Jason with a bra with like 18 of those small tubes of silicone in the bra to stuff it, because that would be fucking funny.
That would be hilarious.
He's like, "Do you like my boob job? Look at all the silicone I got put in them." It's like, what the fuck?
But what would be even fucking greater is peeling that off of his chest. If he has any chest hair, it's gone.
Nipples would probably go with it.
Quite possibly, but I mean, honestly, male nipples are pointless. You don't need them anyways.
That is true.
Well, all right. I think
No
that's
comment
it.
from Jason on that one. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll
I
talk to you guys
figure out
next
my
week.
nipple thing worked
All
out.
right, see ya.
It's painful.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.